Hi there, it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts, UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Right, so this is not the video I had planned to release today. It's not the blog post I had planned to release today, but there is quite a lot of confusion from the retiring list. I have done a Facebook Live over on my business Facebook page trying to explain that, but I thought it was worthwhile just going through the situation here as well, with a proper blog post and all that good stuff. So let's start with stroking our nice new catalogue. It's gorgeous. There are a few sneak peeks on the cover. Unfortunately, I can't show you the inside. I can show you the back, but that doesn't actually give you any clues either. But the front does give you a few clues of a few new stamp sets, a few returning items, new stamp sets. So yes, there are some lovely new things on the front cover. But I want to go through this whole colour refresh thing because with the retiring list showing every single colour as being discontinued, I don't think that's terribly helpful because not all of the colours are discontinued. So let's start with that. So this is some information that was released at Centre Stage, which they've now released to all demonstrators, so I'm going to share it with you now. We are allowed to share it. There are certain things we're not allowed to share yet, but we can share this. So currently there are 50 current colours, and we know that they are the neutrals, the brights, the subtles and the regals. There will be 53, and we're going to go through that. So we are keeping 27 of the existing core colours, 13 core colours are going, and we are adding 10 new core colours, but there are also going to be 16 returning colours, which will now be core colours, which I know it sounds confusing, but we're going to cover it. So how are we getting rid of 13 colours, but we're bringing 16 in? Okay, so let's start with that. We are going to have a set called Basics, and it is going to be Whisper White, Very Vanilla, and Basic Black. And that's in the cards and the inks. Now, obviously, there is no ink for Very Vanilla, so, you know, let's just accept that. So, there is going to be a change on the Basic Black in that we're going to keep my brain is going. We're going to keep the card. Sorry, there's been a lot on over the last few days. I was thinking that after on stage I could have a bit of a relax. Oh no. So Basic Black card is staying, but we are going to get rid of, let me grab it. We are going to get rid of Basic Black Archival. And we are also, no, I'll come on to that separately, but we are still going to have Memento, and hey, it wouldn't be a video like from me if I didn't rush over to the other side of the room. Hold on. Need to find which drawer I've hidden it in. I thought it was back here. Yes! Hurrah! Love it when my filing system works. Right, so we're going to keep Memento, Tuxedo Black, nice black, works brilliantly for the blends, super duper duper, but that doesn't help for watercolour. So, ta-da! StazOn's back. So obviously this will work beautifully for watercolour, and it will work on slick surfaces, which we've not had since we lost it. So it's back, yay. So those will be our blacks. So that's going. And these two will be our blacks as far as ink is concerned. We'll still have a Stampin' Right marker in black, I think. Let me just check. Excuse me. Have a look at that. But I'm fairly certain, that we will still have the Basic Black marker, if I can find it. So yes, we will keep the basic black marker. It's kind of new in that it's going to be water-based, so it will be not the archival, it will be water-based. So it's going to be dye. So that goes. There is a change to the basic grey in that it will no longer be archival, it will become a classic ink. So here's the important thing. If you have an archival basic grey re-inker and you keep your archival stamp pad, which why wouldn't you, you can continue to use that re-inker on this pad. But if you were to get the new re-inker, do not use it on this pad. They will not coexist. So if you get a re-inker in the basic grey in the new formulation, which will be the usual dye-based ink, you cannot use it on this. So if you want to continue with your archival basic grey, now is the time to get a re-inker if you do not already have it. This presupposes it's still in stock, and I have to say I have not checked it this morning, but so there we go. When you get, if you get the new stamp pad in the dye-based ink, do not use your archival re-inker on the classic ink stamp pad. They do not mix. So that's that. But basic grey is staying as a colour, just a different ink. So that's those two. So what is going and what is staying? And what's coming back? Right, going away. This is not brilliant. I'm probably better to do it on my little pads, actually. Right, so these are this year's, the current 2017-2019 in colours. They obviously stay because we've got them until the end of May next year. So on the neutrals, we are going to lose chocolate chip. That's going. So the colours will stay. Basic grey will stay, basic black will stay, although it will be in, we'll just call it black as far as ink is concerned, and it will either be Memento or StazOn. But apart from chocolate chip, they are staying. So that's the neutrals. Right, Regals. Regals are having quite a big shake-up. Always Artichoke. I don't dislike it. It's not one of my favourites, but that's going. Island Indigo, snap. Elegant Eggplant and Perfect Plum. Elegant Eggplant, Perfect Plum are going. Rose Red is going. In the Brights. Tempting Turquoise is going. And Tangerine Tango is going. I've never thought that's turquoise, so never liked the name. It's a nice colour, and the Tangerine Tango is a nice colour, but hey, I'm not going to cry. Subtles. Pink Pirouette. Did I use it much? Not really. I thought it was a bit of a washed out colour. So that's going. Wisteria Wonder, because I know what's coming instead. Really don't care. It's an okay colour. Marina Mist, snap. Soft Sky is very close to Pool Party, so I'm really not that fussed. Wild Wasabi, that's going. Again, that's quite close to Pear Pizzazz, and there was a time when those two colours with the card were, because they have a narrow parameter, but one was so close to the other, so one was at this end of its range and one was at this end of the range. I actually struggled to tell them apart. So that's that. Those are the old colours from 15 to 17 anyway. So Dapper Denim, Emerald Envy, Flirty Flamingo, Peekaboo Peach and Sweet Sugar Plum. Those are the retiring 2016-2018 in colours, so we knew they were going. But there's a little change, which I will come back to. So that's what's going. The new in colours, which are gorgeous, are Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, Pineapple Punch, Call Me Clover and Blueberry Bushel. Now, Lovely Lipstick is a kind of pinky red, but it's much brighter than rose red, but that's the sort of shade, but bright. Grapefruit Grove, I have seen someone put Grapefruit Grove and Peekaboo Peach together, and this is not the same. It's a pink grapefruit, not a yellow grapefruit, so it's pink grapefruit. Pineapple Punch is a more acid yellow. Call Me Clover is more green than Emerald Envy was. Blueberry Bushel is bluer than Dapper Denim was. So that's the in colours. The new core colours are Merry Merlot, which is a sort of, how do I describe it? It's red wine. Grey Granite is a brown grey, so it's quite close to Smoky Slate, but it's got a brown tinge, so it's going to work better with the brown based colours, whereas Smoky Slate can look too blue, too cool. So Grey Granite is a warm grey. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. So that's in the neutrals. In the brights, actually I want to just cover that up. In the brights, we've got Mango Melody, which is surprisingly the colour of mango flesh. Granny Apple Green, says it all. Gorgeous Grape, which is a really nice, good purple. A really bright purple. So Elegant Eggplant and Perfect Plum were kind of muted in my eye. So these are bright. The brights generally are going to be bright. Subtles, we've got Petal Pink, which is a softer version of Blushing Bride, but is that warm tone. So it's it's slightly darker than Pink Pirouette, but it's got that warmth. Soft Seafoam is a nice soft green. Balmy Blue is a nice pale blue. Highland Heather, again, is a cleaner version of Wisteria Wonder. So again, it's a cooler version. And then in the Regals, we've got Shaded Spruce, which, this printing is not good. Please don't judge it on the printing, but it's a really nice colour. Returning, now some of these I know and some of them I don't. Mossy Meadow goes into the neutrals. The brights, Poppy Parade, Flirty Flamingo, Coastal Cabana, the one that is my personal favourite, Mint Macaron. So that's back. And Blackberry Bliss, which I gather you don't want to get on your hands or it kind of stays there forever. So that's the ones coming back. Right. Okay, so this is what it is going to look like in total. So we've got our basics, Whisper White, Very Vanilla, and Basic Grey. And you can see that can you see that? So bearing in mind that, how well can you see? The lighting's appalling. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, it's tipping down with rain, it might as well be night. So I've got every light on I can. When I say the printing's not great, Whisper White on here looks grey. Anyway, so we've got all the nice new in colours, the current in colours that we know about. Then neutrals. We have had quite a change in the neutrals because there are now 10, which there never used to be. So we've got Merry Merlot, Early Espresso, Soft Suede, Crumb Cake, Sahara Sand, Grey Granite, Smoky Slate, Basic Grey, Mossy Meadow, and Night of Navy. So Night of Navy has moved from the Regals to the neutrals because that's what people are using it as. They're using it as a neutral. Brights, Poppy Parade, Melon Mambo, Flirty Flamingo, Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, Bermuda Bay, Pacific Point, and Gorgeous Grape. Gorgeous Grape is, I love Gorgeous Grape. It's a proper purple. Right, subtles. Blushing Bride, Calypso Coral. I'm still not convinced that Calypso Coral is subtle rather than bright, but I'm not going to get airy-fied about it. Petal Pink, So Saffron, Soft Seafoam, Pear Pizzazz, Mint Macaron, Pool Party, Balmy Blue, Highland Heather. Regals, Real Red. Yeah, Real Red has moved from the brights to the Regals because Poppy Parade is a much brighter red. So Real Red moves over to the Regals. Cherry Cobbler, Cajun Craze, Pumpkin Pie, again moved from the brights, but we've got Melon Mango, which is a brighter, someone's described it as a happier version of, so Pumpkin Pie, Crushed Curry, Old Olive, Garden Green. So Old Olive has moved from the brights as well, because again, Granny Apple Green, bright. Garden Green, Shaded Spruce, Blackberry Bliss, and Rich Razzleberry also moved from the brights because again, Gorgeous Grape is a much cleaner colour. So I think for me, Yes, the neutrals make perfect sense. The subtles make perfect sense. They all make perfect sense. The brights are very much the clean, almost blue tones, but they're not all blue, but they're that clean, bright, bright, bright. And the regals are the slightly softer, more muted versions to go with those. So there we go. That is it. Now, I have got some stuff, other stuff I can share, which is over the other side of the room again, or hidden somewhere. I know I put it somewhere. It's going to be one of those. No, it's not that. Where did I put it? Can't have lost it. It's not in there. Okay. Right. Well, that's embarrassing. Cause I have no idea where it is. Is it in there? Yes! Hurrah! Okay. So there is going to be a pre-release. A kind of early release. So, like with Eastern Palace last year, we're going to have an early release selection of bundles for customers to order in May. They are only going to be available as bundles, but gorgeous. Demonstrators can order them now, but customers can order them from May. If you want to become a demonstrator, then you can include these in your starter kit. So that's worth bearing in mind. Or indeed, if you want to get your hands on them early, you can include them on your starter kit. So we've got, this is the Share What You Love suite, and it is all around, because it's our 30th anniversary, it is around all that, you know, stuff that we've been doing for 30 years. And it's really subtle, because, for example, on the Specialty Designer Series paper, there is pearlescent, because 30 is pearl, so why wouldn't it be? We've also got pearlized doilies, which I used to have somewhere sitting on my desk, and hopefully they're where the other bits were. Are they in there? Please be in there. So yes, so there's pearlized doilies, which I can't find at this instant, but hopefully they will appear. So each of the bundles, like the Eastern Palace, oh, pearlized doilies, there we are. So these are, let me get one out and you can see. So this is the pearl finish that's on the paper, some of the papers as well. So can I? Yes, hurrah! So that it's that nice pearly. Gorgeous, love it. So there are 3 bundles. You can get, don't worry about if you can see that it says limit. That's for demonstrators in the pre-order. So in each bundle you get some free stuff. So the Just Getting Started bundle, I will put all this on my website, which is, the post will be linked immediately below. So in the Just Getting Started, it's a nice easy entry, includes a block, includes some cardstock, stamps, say inks, including one of the new ink colours, and Old Olive in the new formulation and new pad. Free note cards and envelopes. And it's $53.25. Then for, that's sterling, I'm in the UK, it's $53.25. Then for the A Little More Please bundle, you get 2 stamp sets. This one is an alphabet, which includes some double letters, and it includes things like From the Desk of, www.com, all that good stuff. And you get free C6 envelopes, so the ones to go with the standard size card, and the embellishment kit, free. And you get the same stamp set. You don't get the Old Olive ink pad, but you do get the Grapefruit Grove. You get the velvet ribbon, which is divine. You get the coloured pearls, which are gorgeous. The cardstock. Yeah. Then Gotta Have It All. That was $85.50. The Gotta Have It All is $118.75, but if you signed up with my team, you could put that in your starter kit, and get it for £99 and still put some more things in. Just saying. So 2 stamp sets, the cardstock, the vanilla card, the matching card, the huge, twice the normal size Specialty Designer Series paper, doilies, oh, you get the doilies on this one as well, doilies, ribbon, pearls, the dynamic textured impression embossing folder, which is gorgeous, the statement of my heart single stamp. This will only be available unless you're a demonstrator who went to On Stage. You will only be able to get this in this bundle. Only in this bundle. And it is the Statement of the Heart. So it's the standard wording for the Stampin' Up! Statement of the Heart. Plus the standard size envelopes, plus the embellishment kit. So that's £118. You will also be able to get, and this has never, as far as I'm aware, been happened before, the in colours early. Now, if you were to get any of the bundles and the in colours, you would duplicate the Grapefruit Grove, but hey. So, because it's a bundle, it's 10% off, so I'm sort of saying, hey. Yeah, so that you can get in May. So I will have all that on my website, blog, whatever we call it. So there we are. I just wanted to do that so that we could get over some of the confusion. I'll try and get back to something resembling more normal over the next few days. So any questions or queries, do let me know. I am running at the moment a prize draw if you shop with me in April. For every £25 you spend using the host code, I will enter you into a draw for the current retiring Many Marvellous markers, and I know that that means you're going to have some of the now retiring colours, which might be good. But it's still £99 worth of value. It's currently limited stock. That much I do know because I checked that last night. It's currently limited stock in the in my online store. It may have gone by now, but I have got one, so it's brand new, never been opened. So yes, for every £25 you spend in my online store using the host code, you will get an entry into that, and that's for the whole of April. I'll be doing another draw in May for something else. If you spend £150 and therefore can become your own host, you may either do that, become your own host, and you get to use the host rewards, which is lovely. In which case I will give you one entry into the draw, or you can opt to not to not become your own host, and then you will get 6 entries, £150. You'll get 6 entries into the draw. It's your choice. So yeah. But this is because, as I say, we get extra goodies with the using the host code, which I do then share out. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, and I also want it to be really accessible to people who tend to spend not too much. So I think that's everything. Thank you very much for bearing with me. I will be back again, as I say, something resembling normal tomorrow. In the meantime, have a good day, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!